Like your mental well-being is not something that you are supposed to be getting around to. It is the essence of who you are. Like, what's going on, good people? Peace be still. Listen, this is the 68th installment of Mighty Mondays with yours truly, Coach Mitchell. Listen, it is high time for us to start prioritizing ourselves, right? It's time to prioritize your joy, your love, your respect, your peace, right? We got to take ourselves off the back burner list, remove ourselves off the afterthought list. Like, we got to stop being an afterthought. We got to stop being I'll get around to it. Like, your mental well-being is not something that you are supposed to be getting around to. It is the essence of who you are. Like, it determines the way we deal with that, determines the quality of life that we experience. So it's time to prioritize it and become very intentional about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really think about this. And I want you to ask yourself, answer these questions when you get off this video. Like, what do you think about yourself? When you come to mind, what comes up? What do you feel about yourself? In here, what do you really feel about yourself? I ask you that. Write that down. What do you believe about yourself? Right? And based on how you answer these questions determines like how you're experiencing life. How you're experiencing life based on how you answer these questions. Like, it's time to prioritize you. Yes, it's important to be selfish, right? And through this, it is such a paradox. Through this selfishness, you become unselfish. You become selfless because people start to experience this beauty that you hold within yourself, that you just radiates off you. This love that you have for yourself radiates off you. And everybody that's around you, that experience you, they get the overflow of it. They get the overflow of it. You ever been around somebody where you be like, man, their confidence is at a high level. Like, they just look like they're enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't got nothing to do with vacations or whatnot, or what they're able to buy, but that person just has such a beautiful energy about themselves where it just looks like when they smile, it's just genuine. You could tell like it's their spirit smiling. You know what I'm saying? You could tell like, no, this is real. Like, these are people who really care about themselves, right? And how they show up to life, how they feel on a daily basis. They monitor that stuff. They monitor it. They ask those questions like, you know, how did this make me feel? How did I experience this? And what can I do to change it? What can I do to make it better? Like, they really bring their self under great observation, and they reflect and learn about themselves. They show up to life like students. I need you to continue to be a student of life. Continue to be a student of yourself. So answer those questions. How you think, how you feel, how you believe about yourself. What is it? You know what I'm saying? What is it? Answer those questions. Like I said, it determines the quality of life that you lead thereafter. So it's important for us to start prioritizing ourselves, our self-care, our self-love. Self-care and self-love are subtly different. Like, self-care, like just something simple, like go to breakfast by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy that moment. Observe. You know what I'm saying? Just be observant. You know what I'm saying? Reflect in that moment and just enjoy the moment. Like, some people go to the movies by themselves. Like, some people go for a walk. Some people go to a park and just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Or throw some headphones on, lean back and just listen to some real good, feel good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's gospel, jazz, whatever it is for you that just feels good. You know what I'm saying? You need these moments. This is self-care. You know what I'm saying? Journaling, self-care, gratitude journal, self-care. That's what it is. Like, self-love is you embracing. You're embracing your being, your essence. You embracing it. Good, bad, ugly, the in-between, whatever it is. Like, you embrace it. Whatever flaws you seem to have, you just embrace everything about you. That's what self-love is. Like, you're not judging yourself going through this life. You're observant. And you're willing to course correct, but you're not judging. You're not judging to the point where it leads to you condemning yourself and guilting yourself and shaming yourself, right? But self-love It's having respect for the life force that you have within you. That's what self-love is. Like, I respect the fact that I woke up. I respect it. I respect the fact that I'm here talking to y'all right now. This is self-love. I love the fact that I'm able to do this, that I opened my eyes this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's self-love. Like, that with every step I take, I have respect for the fact that I can take steps. You know what I'm saying? That I do have a breath, that I do have an inhale and an exhale. That's self-love. You know what I'm saying? The other stuff is self-care, like the manicures, the patties, the massages, these moments that you spend by yourself. But that other thing is in here. It's this joy about being able to experience life. That's important. That is important. Understanding the privilege. That's what self-love is. Understanding the privilege that you get to experience this day. That you get to experience it. That's what self-love is. So listen, it's time for us to prioritize ourselves. Like, take yourself off the back burner. Take your mental well-being off the back burner. Ain't no you getting around to your peace. Like, that's a non-negotiable. That's a non-negotiable, and you got to stand on it. Like, I'm talking about real peace. I ain't talking about where you saying, like, you at peace, but you arguing with people, on Facebook comments. And all these different platforms, you still arguing, going back and forth with people on these platforms. What you doing? What are you doing? I thought you said you wanted your peace. Get out of there. Get out of there, man. Like, stop letting these people control you. Stop allowing them to have the strings, to your life. Stop that. I remember I had this one client said something, the most beautiful thing. She said, I want my strings back. I want my strings back, man. I want to be in control again of her emotions and her feelings and the way that she managed herself. Like, get your strings back, man. That's what peace means. That is what peace is. Everybody talking about peace, that's what peace is. Peace is the ability to self-manage. Peace is the understanding that, hey, I have control over my inner faculties. That's what peace is. That's what peace is. Like, being able to show up to life, realizing like what you have control over, what you don't have control over. That's peace. Like, ain't nobody about to take, knock me off my block or knock me off my square when I say I want peace. Like, I said it, that's what I mean. I declared it. You know what I'm saying? It's a priority. Your joy, a priority. It's a priority. Prioritize yourself. And the more you do this, listen, it sounds selfish, it sounds self-centered, and all this other stuff, arrogant, ego, all this other stuff that people have said about it over the years. It's the most important thing. And when you do this, it's so selfish. Yup, it is. It is just so selfish. This love that you start developing for yourself, the care that you have for yourself, the way you think about yourself, it's amazing, right? The way you feel about yourself is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? What you believe about yourself is that you're a unique expression of the Creator. Yeah, all this, so selfish, But like, the people around you starts to experience the overflow of this. They starts to experience the overflow. And it's so selfless how you give it away for free because you feel how beautiful it is. So you want other people to feel it. So the more selfish you become, the more selfless you become. It's a paradox. I love y'all. Stay peaceful. And thank you for watching another installment of Mighty Mondays.